Today is my special day since I just mentioned yesterday. Like today, I'm going to explain about um, African prisoner, an African prisoner from Zanzibar. Today, I want you guys to stay tuned with me and welcome to my performance here. Maybe some of you are going to enjoy my history, right? All right. Um, yeah. Okay. The African prisoner. What I mean from this performance that I'm going to do with you today, I mean that you don't have to give up on whatever you think like nothing is going right on your way, on your path that you are struggling. Like this morning, you are taking your shoes and going to your roads and you are expecting like just need success, right? You are fighting for something, isn't it? Yeah, so if anything is not right in your life for more years, you don't have to give up. What you have to do is you have to go on no matter how long. So I have my history that I've prepared for you guys. So I want you to listen. Maybe it is going to help you on your way, right? So listen to me today. I have my poetry history about the one who's called Addis. Addis is living to the northern part of Zanzibar. Yeah, northern part of Zanzibar, Mangapwane, something like that. He's living the hardest life ever I ever heard. You know, I ever cry for this history that I'm going to explain to you. So it starts like he was the next in man. His name is Addis, dwelling on Paris and living with happiness, had son and niece, mom and wife, kind house, has amazing life. He likes to browse. That's how he lives. Addis has strong love family. On 1981, first month his love broke suddenly. He unexpected this surely. It's horrible, but maybe he got married purposely. This led me to cry because at the end was bad eventually. But actions of the year to him was came externally. Addis woke up in the morning and he ambulance sound. Surprisingly, he wanted to know what's happened to the ground. Because outside the window, many people are found to see what was trending but not wearing pounds. Unfortunately, his family on even wasn't around. He asked himself, where are they? And replied himself, maybe to the job. But why didn't they say? Maybe they thought I slept. I need this dog. He opened the door for searching them to the house. Oh shit, the accident was his. I remember the fault was sleeping much and browsed, at which his young bro took a car while he was a kid. Badly, he wasn't alone, but he was with his niece. Oh my gosh, that was really I cried when I reached this place because I just left a key to the young kid. That was really harsh because actually the kid didn't know how to drive. Eventually, both got accident out of his house and died. No second left them to the world of peace. Addis cried at which nobody can release. Oh my gosh. Those two boys were taken and brought to the hospital. It wasn't far, but located at the center of capital. Doctors received them quickly to ICU room for medical. They tried their best, helping them oxygen gas and chemical. Unfortunately, realized over a day, no need of practical. Was frustrated the death of his son and niece was like his massacre. Addis came back to his house. Addis came back to his house and was sad. He cried, blamed and ashamed. It was a foolish thing he did of letting a boy to take a car when he was a kid. He arrived home and saw many people out there staying. The death of his son and niece wasn't enough. Even mom was dead. Main reason was bad news caused high pressure to blood. Perhaps police arrived for observing what was done. They asked him many questions but no answer to that man. Addis was frustrated because of mom, niece and son. At which in the same day all were gone. Police arrested Addis and brought to the police station. They did it for having exact answers to their questions. 2 weeks passed trying to convince him for conversation. Police kept him to the jail for not speaking and not paying vacation because his carelessness was the cause of kids' occasion. The prison was looking bad with full of criminals and drugs. Addis was fighting much in jail for survival regardless from rules. Breakfast, lunch and dinner was cancelled because of bad foods. Addis had full of hairs and mustache on her face and even smell wasn't good. Everything surrounding him was in danger, which shows his life was marred. He didn't expect this all since he was in childhood. After 30 years, Addis was released. Everything was changed, even money's value was increased. He arrived on a street and saw his house was rebuilt and raised. Some rich man took it and her wife was remarried. On less than a minute, unfortunately, the gate was opened. He saw his wife in the car, then quickly ran, followed her with bad looking like he was from the forest to hunt. He tried his best to call her and shout. He ignored. Her beautiful wife was cause of his memory, caused frustration. Before getting out of the prison, his mind focused on searching the family, but it was only imagination. His wife forgot the normal life and stepped up to the new position. Now he can't get her back. Remain like story of the fiction. He was the new person like from the crowd. Nobody knew him, especially his wife left him to the road. He became crazy for crying much and loud. He disappointed for that effort he showed. He slowly walked on a bridge to the crowd and asked for the place he can sleep. I was searching for the job, even to sleep. He lost everything. Wife, life, hope and aspiration. All in all, never give up. You are not alone. Challenges are normal for all. Don't give up. Just go on. Whatever happened in your life. This was like the history of Addis. No, Addis was one among of those guys who are fighting more. He had a normal life, but actually what made him stop is like everything changed in his life. Like once after the kids started taking the key and went there to the car and start driving. This thing, make me so sad, make me feel so sad. I'm thinking, what if this happened to me? Of course, I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm gonna fight more and more so that I get what I want, so that I reach my dreams. So I just want to tell you guys, like, life and plans are not to be shared. I want to tell you that your dreams are not to be ruined away, are not to be thrown away once after challenges come to you. You have to fight for your own. You have to fight. Thank you. That was my history for you, and I'm sure this is going to help you. Thank you.